We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the speed. Left-handed hitter and
left fielder Andrew Toll.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Here's Elvis Andrus now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get back in safely. 0-1, here's the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Odubel.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Tolles in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Adam Jones. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
Left fielder.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In is Joey Votto now. He'll step in to start things out here against Kevin Gausman.
First baseman number 19.
And the pitch.
Joey Votto.
Hit hard down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Ready now, Adam Duvall. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Adam Duvall goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. In now, Eugenio Suarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He waits. Now the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Stepping up now, Jonathan Scope. He'll match up with Homer Bailey now to lead off the inning. Now he'll step off.
Jonathan Scope.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Shoots this one over to first. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. He's hitting just above the banner's 300 mark on the season coming into this one. This is line to left. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Tucker Barnhart.
To first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And here's Jose Peraza.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Andrew Toles. A base hit in his first trip. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Beckham will tuck this one away. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get us going in the home half of.
Baseman.
Now the pitch.
Davis.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Good waist pitch. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. At the plate, Caleb Joseph. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And before the 3-2, a move to first. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Votto has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Wilmer Defoe. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2. Digging in to try it again. Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Odubel Herrera.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Duvall is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner from first crosses the plate, and he will pull into third with an RBI triple. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Adam Jones.
Bailey pauses. First pitch on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Elvis
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Beckham fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Digging in for his second at-bat, Charlie Blackmon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hard hit at third. Beckham moving to his right. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece up the line. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Left fielder, number
Lays off
21.
1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
The count is 1-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Toles. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Trumbo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing and a fly ball. but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Bailey sets his sights. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And Trumbull will reach. He's got a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive. Ready for another chance? Tim Beckham hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Striding in, Adam Duvall comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Right fielder, Adam Duvall.
This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So striding in, Scott Schebler, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And a fastball just a bit high.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Third baseman number 7.
So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And there's ball 1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
First baseman.
First offering on its way.
Davis.
Oh, and he misses it. Stepping into the box, Caleb Joseph. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
I think he wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire, too.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A line shot to third base. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Settling in now, Wilmer Defoe. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that's in there. Base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
0-2, here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes. Ready for another chance? Jose Peraza. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. On the ground to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. A hit in 2 tries so far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check? Charlie Blackmon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
The first baseman, number 9.
Digging in once again, Joey Votto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Eddie Rosario.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in is Toles. He can't get there as it falls in. Ready once again, Jonathan Scope. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Suarez in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Mark Trumbo.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Third baseman, number 1, Jim Beckham.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that's in there for strike 1. Getting a few steps off at second there. Now the pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the. Digging in to try it again, Adam Duvall. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Adam Duvall.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Swung on and grounded foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Eugenio Suarez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the tradition.
Now at the plate, Caleb Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Caleb Joseph.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Takes this the other way to right. Duvall is there, and he has it for the out. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready now, Odubel Herrera. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The relay, and he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Tucker Barnhart.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Jones comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And here's Jose Peraza, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Number 6. Jonathan.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. At the plate, Mark Trumbo. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Trumbo.
Line to the right side. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit. Now batting, Tim Beckham. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Soft liner toward short. The second for 1. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. Jones is there, and he has it for the first out. Into the box now, Charlie Blackman. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Charlie Blackman goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ground balls, and oh, this is off the second base bag. And they are going to get the final out here, and a bizarre way to end this one, to say the very least, as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started, a complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors,